Without expert guidance, constant guidance and observation, nobody should ever attempt it. Otherwise, suddenly you find you are a stranger in your own home within 2 days of practice, because it will change everything about you. Right now, I am speaking. This is Kundalini. If you are alert and listening, that is Kundalini. A flower is blossoming, that is Kundalini. A dog is barking, that is also Kundalini. Or in other words, the fundamental life force in the existence, we call it Kundalini. Within the human system, if you look at this as a kind of a life package, it's a piece of life. This piece of life is packed in a certain way with layers of this energy. One dimension of energy comes alive immediately because that is necessary for your survival process. The other dimensions of energy will not come alive unless you're aware of it and activate it in a certain way. They do not come into existence, they remain dormant. The dormant energy is way bigger than the energy that is in use right now. To live a complete physical and intellectual life, you need to activate only about 21 out of this 114. There'll be no problem with your life, you will think you're a great success, but you're only 21, that is less than 21% out of 114. At less than 20%, you will feel like a complete life. The remaining percentage of life, what is it about? It is not even needed if your intention is just to live well. If you activate this dimension of energy, other dimensions of life will open up. The question is not about whether it's good or bad, the question is just about, are you ready for it? Because even if the best things in life come to your life, when you're not ready for it, it will not be a good thing for you. If you're ready for it, what can we do for it? Kundalini Yoga in its essence is the most dangerous form of yoga. I'm saying dangerous because it's the most potent also. What is most potent is always the most dangerous, if improperly handled. Without the necessary preparation and guidance, without expert guidance, constant guidance and observation, nobody should ever attempt it. What can be a life-transforming force can become a life-destructive force simply because without the necessary commitment and dedication and focus and understanding, it is being handled. About rising the Kundalini, if the Kundalini rises, the dimensions of your life will change so rapidly that you must be willing to make the outside adjustments equally, otherwise things will fall apart in a big way. In the classical yogic traditions, there is a certain type of yoga we teach for people who live in family situations. There is a certain other type of yoga we teach for ascetics. In Isha we have both the forms. We have ascetic yoga and we have the general yoga. We will never teach you the ascetic form, that is the most potent way to do it. But it will demand a certain dimension of discipline and focus which your regular lives will not allow. If you do that kind of yoga, it will dismantle your outside life instantly. Now this yoga is not designed to dismantle your life, this yoga is designed to make your life happen better. So these are different dimensions. Kundalini Yoga, if it has to be practiced, you must be in a certain kind of atmosphere. You cannot live in social situations and do Kundalini Yoga. Otherwise, in the name of Kundalini Yoga, you're doing something simplistic. Otherwise, Kundalini Yoga can transform the way you are within days. Suddenly you find you are a stranger in your own home within 2 days of practice, because it will change everything about you. So can we raise the Kundalini? Yes, we can. One way is to create a conducive atmosphere so that slowly it rises. The other way is to provoke it in such a way that it raises quickly. If it rises quickly, then everything changes dramatically. If it rises slowly over a period of time, changes will happen slowly, you will be capable of handling these changes over a period of time. Essentially, there are 112 ways of doing it. Out of these 114 chakras, there are 7 which we recognize as 7 dimensions. Out of this, 6 are within the body, 1 just outside the physical body. So if you employ these 112 methods, you will handle the 6th chakras. The 7th one you cannot handle. There are 112 ways in which you can attain to a chakra which we refer to as Agna. But from Agna to Sahasrara, there is no way. There is no way to do it. You just have to jump into an abyss. If you have to jump into an abyss, you should be insane, or you should have enormous trust in somebody. So, the journey from the Mooladhara to Agna, there are 112 ways to get there. But from there to there is no way. It is just one jump that can happen in trust, in devotion or in madness. Choice is yours.
Namaskar. Awakening Kundalini refers to the process of activating the dormant spiritual energy believed to be coiled at the base of the spine. It's often associated with practices like yoga, meditation, and various spiritual disciplines. In this video, I will talk about the most basic practice for awakening Kundalini and its benefits. There are some steps you should follow to begin a very basic Kundalini meditation practice. Remember that it's better to start small. Avoid trying to do too much too quickly, which could feel overwhelming. Kundalini meditation can be done anywhere. Ideally, find a quiet, distraction-free space that's comfortable, not too hot, not too cool temperature. Keep a bottle of water beside you. Many practitioners choose to wear loose, comfortable cotton clothing and potentially a head covering like a cotton shawl. Your clothes should be clean, fresh, and ideally light in color to enhance the feeling of lightness. You could practice first thing in the morning to set your intentions for the day or to take advantage of a time you are least likely to be disturbed. Or you could practice before bed at night as a way of winding down from your day. Just about any time works, but try to avoid meditating after a big meal, as your body will be busy with digestion. Sit on the floor, cross-legged, or sit in a chair with your weight resting on your feet. Most importantly, choose a position that is comfortable to you, where you can sit upright with a straight spine. Close your eyes softly so that they are about 90% closed. You can choose to sit on a wool or cotton blanket or put a pillow underneath you for comfort. This could be anywhere from 3 minutes to 2.5 hours. Some common choices of meditation length are 11 minutes, 15 minutes, 22 minutes, 31 minutes, etc. Whatever works for you. While you breathe, you will chant a mantra to help you focus. One good example for beginners is the mantra Sat Nam, which means truth is my identity. Chant Sat when you inhale and Nam when you exhale. You can choose to chant out loud, in a loud whisper, or silently in your head. You can also pick another phrase or sound to repeat. The purpose of chanting is to direct your energy. Actively listen to yourself if you are chanting out loud, or visualize the mantra being written down if you are saying it in your head. Notice your breathing and gradually start to slow it down. Your goal will be for one round of inhaling and exhaling to last about 7 to 8 seconds. Break your inhale and exhale into segments such that you do short inhales or exhales broken up by pauses. Aim to do this so that there are 4 segments of both inhales and exhales during a complete breath. Breathe through your nose the entire time. If you feel dizzy at any point, then stop the practice. As you are practicing your breathing and chanting, focus on how your breath is moving through your body and helping you to relax. Whenever your mind starts to wander, consciously return your focus back to your breath and mantra. Continue this cycle of breathing throughout the predetermined meditation time. Set a timer so you will know when to stop. Complete the meditation by inhaling deeply, pushing your palms together and raising your arms in the air, and then relaxing and exhaling. Aim to increase the length of time that you meditate. As you practice, focus on letting thoughts come and go, and watch for feeling of energy moving along your spine and a feeling of excitement in your body. There are so many benefits of Kundalini awakening. Kundalini meditation gives positive effects on level of self-esteem, mood and emotional health. Kundalini Yoga helps in reducing anxiety, depression, obsession, compulsions and sleep disorders. It is also help in some conditions like addictions, grief and learning disorders. At first, even just 2 minutes of meditation might feel like a struggle, but don't give up. Quieting your mind takes practice. With time, it will become easier to call yourself into a meditative state. Once you have that ability, it's the goal for that new state of awareness to translate into other areas of your life. Rather than simply reacting to what happens to you, this practice can help you manage your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with heightened intention and perspective. Even 5 minutes each day of Kundalini meditation is likely to help you, so don't underestimate the value of even this most basic practice. Please like and share this video to your friends and family and subscribe to my channel. Namaskaram.